He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. What if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? No, God's power, everything that he is, doesn't just cease to exist just because someone chooses not to believe. Christians, we believe in the one and only true God of the universe. The God that made the promise to Abraham that through him and through his seed, all the nations of the earth would be blessed. We believe in the God of Jacob, who God gave the name Israel. This was after he wrestled with God, but what does that word Israel mean? It means God preserves. We believe just that. We believe that God preserves his saints. We believe in the God who led the Hebrew people out of bondage through the Exodus out of Egypt. The God who gave these people the commandments, these laws, the standard that set them apart, a people that he called to be holy. God was faithful even when Israel wasn't faithful. We believe in the God of King David, who God gave the sure mercies of David to, even though he was an adulterous, murderous sinner. God was still faithful to King Solomon, giving him more wisdom than anyone could ever dream, knowing that Solomon would eventually turn away from him, worship false gods, build temples for all of his wives and his concubines to then go and worship their false pagan gods. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. He was faithful even when all the kings of Israel fell short, and even when the kings of Judah didn't quite cut it. Just because people cease to believe, it doesn't make God cease to exist. Psalm chapter 14, verse 2 through 3, the Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek God. They are all gone aside. They are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. So even though there is none that is truly deserving, God still fulfilled his promises to Israel. He still sent them his only begotten son, their Messiah. He came to those lost sheep. Those sheep of Israel that Jesus came to, they rejected him, all but a remnant. They called for Jesus to be crucified. Just because they rejected Jesus, did that make Jesus any less the Savior of the world? Just because the sheep go astray, does that mean that the shepherd is any less of a shepherd? Does the sheep make the shepherd? No, but I know of a good shepherd that made those sheep. Whether 1 billion people believe or no one believes, my God is still alive. He is still the same today, yesterday, and forever.